Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I am Anna.
And I am Mark. Hello. It is a very beautiful day today. How are you, Anna?
I am very happy, Mark. The sun is shining and I have a big coffee. How are you?
I am good, but I am a little tired. I stayed up late last night.
Oh no! Why did you stay up late? Were you working?
No, I was not working. I was looking at my phone. I was looking at new shoes.
New shoes? Again? You love shoes, Mark.
I do. There are so many colors. Red, blue, green. I want them all.
Did you buy them?
Not yet. I'm thinking about it. But this is perfect for our topic today.
You are right. Today we are talking about shopping. It is a big topic. Everyone buys things.
Yes, we buy food, we buy clothes, and we buy things for the house.
But how do we buy them? That is the question. Do we go to the big mall in the city, or do we stay home?
I have my phone in my hand right now. I can buy a cat bed, a new lamp, and a pizza in 1 minute.
But you don't have a cat, Mark.
That is true, but the app says buy now, so I want to buy.
This is exactly what we need to talk about. Is it better to buy things online, on the internet, or is it better to go to a real store?
I think I know my answer, but I want to hear your ideas too, Anna.
I have many ideas. I go to the stores every Saturday.
Every Saturday? That is a lot of walking.
I like walking. It is good exercise, and I like to see the shop windows. They are very pretty.
I prefer to sit. My chair is very comfortable.
Well, let's help our friends on Daily English Dialogues learn some new words while we talk about this.
Great idea. Let's start the debate. Anna, online shopping is so easy. I can sit on my sofa, drink water, and buy shoes. It is like magic.
That is true. You don't have to walk or take a bus, but is it really magic, Mark?
Yes, think about it. I have my laptop. I open it at 10 p.m. The shops in the city are closed at 10 p.m., right?
Yes, they close at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m.
But the internet never sleeps. I can buy a hat at midnight. I can buy a book at 3 a.m.
Why are you buying a hat at 3 a.m.? You should be sleeping.
Sometimes I cannot sleep, so I go to a website. It is very quiet. No people, no music, no noise.
I understand. The mall is very busy. There are many people. Sometimes it is too loud for me, too.
Exactly. And I don't like the weather. Last Tuesday, it was raining very hard. Did you go to the shops?
No, I stayed home. I didn't want my hair to get wet.
See? I bought a new umbrella online while it was raining outside. I stayed dry and happy.
That is a very good point. You save a lot of time, too.
So much time. To go to the mall, I must put on my shoes, find my keys, walk to the bus stop, and wait for the bus.
Then you have to walk around the big building to find the right shop.
Yes, it takes 1 hour to get there. But on my computer, I just type black shoes and boom, I see 1,000 shoes in 1 second.
1,000? That is too many. How do you choose?
I use the filter. I click size 42 and price low to high. Then I only see the cheap shoes that fit me.
That is very helpful. In a real store, I have to look at every shelf. Sometimes I find a beautiful dress, but the shop assistant says, "Sorry, we don't have your size."
That is the worst feeling. Online, the computer tells me in stock or out of stock immediately.
You are making online shopping sound very perfect, Mark.
It is very close to perfect. I don't have to carry heavy bags either.
Ugh, I hate heavy bags. Last year, I bought a big mirror. My arms were so sore the next day.
With online shopping, a strong man in a van brings the mirror to my house. He puts it right near my door. I just say thank you and close the door.
Okay, I agree. For big things and rainy days, the internet is very good. You are making online shopping sound very perfect, Mark. But wait, I remember something. Last month, you were very sad.
You were right, I remember. I bought a shirt. It was a beautiful blue shirt.
I remember that. In the photo, it looked very big and comfortable.
Yes, I clicked large because I like my clothes a bit big. I waited 3 days. When the box arrived, I was so happy. I opened it fast.
And what happened when you put it on?
It was very, very small, Anna. It was like a shirt for a small child. I could not breathe.
Oh no, but you clicked large, right?
Yes, but the website was from a different country. In that country, large is very small for me.
See, that is why I go to the store. I take 3 shirts into the fitting room. I try the small, the medium, and the large.
That is smart. You know immediately if it looks good.
Exactly. I look in the mirror, I turn around, I sit down to see if the trousers are tight. If they are bad, I just put them back on the shelf. I don't pay any money.
I had to pay for my small shirt first, then I had to find the returns page on the website.
Was it easy to find?
No, it was hidden. I had to write an email to the shop. I said, "Hello, my shirt is for a baby. Please help."
Did they help you?
They sent me a label. I had to print the label, find a new box, use a lot of tape, and walk to the post office.
That sounds like a lot of work, Mark. You said you don't like walking.
I don't. I had to wait in a long line at the post office for 30 minutes. It was raining, too.
So your easy online shopping became a difficult morning at the post office.
Yes, and I had to wait 2 weeks to get my money back. 2 weeks with no shirt and no money.
In a real store, if I don't like the color or the size, I just walk out. My money stays in my purse.
You are right, Anna. Sizes are a big problem on the internet. Small in one shop is medium in another. It is very confusing.
And shoes. Shoes are the hardest. Some shoes are wide and some are thin. You cannot know that from a photo.
I agree. My feet are wide. Sometimes I buy shoes online and they hurt my toes.
Poor Mark. You need to come to the mall with me next time. We can find shoes that make your feet happy.
Maybe, but only if there is a chair for me to sit on.
Exactly. Because at the mall, I can use my hands. I like to touch things. I want to feel the fabric of a dress. Is it soft like a cloud or is it cold and hard?
I understand. A photo on a screen is just light and colors. You cannot feel quality with a mouse click.
Right. Sometimes I see a sweater online. It looks very thick and warm. The photo is beautiful. But then I see it in a store, and it is very thin. I can see through it.
That is a big problem. Digital photos can be a lie. They use very bright lights and professional cameras to make a $5 shirt look like a $50 shirt.
Yes, and what about the colors? Last week I saw a lemon yellow bag on my phone. It was so bright and sunny.
Did you buy it?
I went to the store to see it first. Mark, it was not yellow. It was a strange dark green.
Dark green? How is that possible?
My screen makes colors look very bright. The real bag was very dull. If I bought it online, I would be very angry when I opened the box.
That is true. Screens are all different. My computer is old, so everything looks a bit gray.
You need a new computer, Mark. But it's not just clothes. Think about fruit. Do you buy your apples online?
Sometimes I click 6 apples on the supermarket website.
Oh, I could never do that. I want to smell the apples. I want to touch them to see if they're soft or crunchy. I want to choose the best ones.
I just take what the delivery man gives me. Sometimes they're a bit brown.
See, that is the problem. In a store, I'm the boss. I choose the best bread, the freshest milk, and the softest towels.
You like to use all your senses, eyes, hands, and nose.
Yes, shopping is a physical thing. Online shopping feels empty. It's just click, click, finished.
I see your point. When I buy a book in a shop, I like to open it. I like the smell of the paper. Online, I only see the cover.
Exactly. That feeling is important. It helps you decide if you really love the item or if you just want to spend money.
You are right, Anna. Touching the item makes it real. On the internet, it's just a dream until the box arrives.
But a dream can be expensive. That is why I like to see the price tag in my hand.
Actually, Anna, I think online shopping is much better for saving money. I can compare prices in seconds.
How do you do that? When I am at the mall, I have to walk from the ground floor to the third floor to see if the other shop has a cheaper lamp.
That sounds like a workout. For me, I just open 3 or 4 different websites on my browser. One shop sells the lamp for $50. Another shop has a flash sale and sells it for $35.
$15 is a big difference. You could buy a nice lunch with that money.
Exactly, and there are discount codes. Before I pay, I search for a secret word like save 10 or free gift. Sometimes it works and the price goes down.
I didn't know about those secret words. In a real store, I have to ask the manager, is there a discount? And I feel a little shy.
The internet is never shy. Also, I don't spend money on travel. I don't pay for the bus, I don't pay for parking, and I don't buy a $5 coffee because I am tired of walking.
That is a very good point. When I go to the store, I always buy things I don't need. I see a cute notebook or a chocolate bar near the cash desk, and I think, oh, just one more thing.
They do that on purpose, Anna. It is called an impulse buy. The shops want you to be hungry and tired, so you buy more.
It works. Last week, I went to buy milk, and I came home with milk, a cake, a new magazine, and a plant.
See? Online, I have a search bar. I type milk. I see the milk. I buy the milk. I don't see the cake or the plants unless I want to.
But wait, Mark, what about shipping costs? Sometimes the item is cheap, but the delivery is $10.
You have to be careful. I always look for free delivery. If I buy 2 things, usually the delivery is free.
So you buy more things just to get free delivery? Isn't that spending more money?
Maybe. You caught me. Sometimes I buy a pair of socks I don't need just to save $5 on shipping.
So we both spend extra money just in different ways. You buy extra socks on your sofa, and I buy extra cake in the shop.
I think you are right, but at least my socks will last longer than your cake.
That is true. A cake is gone in 10 minutes. But Mark, you're missing the best part. Going to the store is a social activity. It's about the experience.
What do you mean by experience? For me, a store is just a building with shelves and a roof.
Oh, it is so much more. On Saturdays, I call my sister or my best friend and I say, do you want to go to the city center? And we make a plan.
A plan for what? Just to look at shirts?
No, we walk together. We look at the beautiful shop windows. In the winter, they have pretty lights and Christmas trees. In the summer, they have flowers and bright colors. It makes me feel happy just to look at them.
I can look at photos of flowers on Instagram, Anna. It's the same thing.
It is not the same, Mark. You can't hear the music playing in the shops. You can't see the people walking by in their nice clothes. It feels like the world is alive.
I see. For you, it is not just about buying, it is a day out.
Exactly. After we look at 3 shops, we get tired. So we find a small, cozy cafe, we sit down, we drink a hot latte, and we talk about our week. We laugh a lot.
Okay, I like coffee and I like laughing, but I can do that at home.
But at home, you are alone with your computer. In the city, you see families, you see couples, and you feel like you are part of the community.
I guess it's a good way to see your friends. I usually just text my friends while I'm shopping on my phone.
Texting is okay, but seeing a friend's face is better. And sometimes you meet new people. Last week, a lady in the shoe store told me, "Those boots look great on you." It made me smile all day.
A stranger said that? That is very kind. On the internet, strangers usually just write angry comments or reviews.
Exactly. Real life is much kinder than the internet. And think about the shop assistants. If I'm confused, I can ask, "Excuse me, does this come in blue?" And a real person smiles and helps me.
I have a chat bot on my computer. I type a question and it says, "I am looking for your answer."
A robot is not the same as a person, Mark. A person can say, "Oh, that blue is not good for you. Try the green one instead."
You're right. My laptop doesn't care if I look handsome or not. It just wants my credit card number.
See, shopping in a store is about joy and connection. Online shopping is just a task, like washing the dishes or cleaning the floor.
I hear you, but Anna, you are missing one very exciting thing. I like the surprise of online shopping.
A surprise, but Mark, you chose the item. You clicked the button. You know exactly what you bought.
Yes, but when I click buy, I forget about it for a day or two. Then, suddenly, the doorbell rings. Ding dong. I run to the door. Who is it? It is the delivery man with the brown box.
And that makes you happy? It's just a box.
It feels like a birthday present to myself. I take the box to my table, I get my scissors, I cut the tape. Rip! It is very exciting to see what is inside the paper.
But you have to wait so long. If I go to the store now, I have my new shoes in 1 hour. I can wear them to dinner tonight.
Patience is a good thing, Anna. The waiting makes the item more special. When I wait 3 days for a new book, I am so happy when I finally hold it.
I am not a patient person, Mark. When I want a new dress, I want it now. I don't want to look at my phone and see your package is in another city.
Oh, I check the tracking map 10 times a day. I see a little truck on my screen. It says, "Your box is 5 kilometers away." Then it says, 4 kilometers away. It's like a game.
That sounds stressful, not fun. What if the truck gets lost? Or what if you're in the shower when the doorbell rings?
That happened last week. I was washing my hair, I heard the door, but I could not open it. The delivery man left a little note. It said, "Sorry, we missed you. Your box is at the neighbor's house."
Oh no, which neighbor? The one with the loud dog?
Yes, I had to go to his house and ask for my box. It was very embarrassing because my hair was still wet.
See, in a store, I buy the bag, I walk to my car, and the bag is safe. No neighbors, no wet hair, and no waiting for a truck.
Okay, the wet hair was bad, but most of the time I just open my door and presto, my shopping is finished.
I think I prefer the instant win of the shopping mall. I pay my money, the shop assistant gives me a beautiful bag with tissue paper, and I feel like a queen immediately.
You are a queen of the mall, Anna. I'm just the king of the sofa.
Long live the king of the sofa. But really, Mark, why are you so afraid of the mall? It's just a building with shops.
It's not just a building, Anna. It's a building full of people. Many, many people. One thing I hate about stores is the crowds and the noise.
Is it really that bad? I think the noise makes it feel exciting.
Not for me. On Saturdays, the mall is very loud. There are children crying because they want a toy. There are teenagers laughing very loudly. There are speakers playing music in every shop.
Okay, the music can be a bit much. Sometimes the shop next to the shoe store plays rock music and the shoe store plays jazz. It's a bit of a music war.
Exactly. It gives me a headache. And the lines, Anna, the long lines at the cash desk are the worst.
Oh, I agree with you there. I waited 20 minutes to buy a small hat last week. The lady in front of me had 50 items.
50 items? That's a nightmare. In that time, I could watch a YouTube video and buy 10 hats on my phone. On my computer, there is no line. I'm always first.
And I suppose you don't like the bumping either.
No, people are always in a hurry. They bump into my shoulder with their big bags. They don't say sorry. They just keep walking.
You are very sensitive, Mark. I just say, excuse me, and keep walking. But I do understand about the space.
In my house, I have all the space in the world. I have my favorite chair. I have my quiet room. I can see the price of a shirt without someone standing right behind me waiting for me to move.
That is true. Sometimes in a store, I feel like I have to move fast because other people want to look at the same dress. I feel rushed.
Rushed is a bad feeling. Shopping should be relaxing. On the internet, I can look at a photo of a watch for 1 hour. The website doesn't get angry.
The website doesn't have a face to get angry with. But Mark, what about the Christmas sales or Black Friday? The energy in the stores is so high. Everyone is looking for a bargain.
That is my version of a horror movie, Anna. People running, people shouting, people fighting over a TV. No, thank you. I will stay in my bed, under my warm blanket, and click buy while I eat a cookie.
You are a very quiet shopper, Mark. I think you would be very happy on a desert island with a Wi-Fi signal.
A desert island with a Wi-Fi signal and a delivery man in a boat? That sounds like heaven.
You are a very quiet shopper, Mark. I think you would be very happy on a desert island with a Wi-Fi signal. But wait, if you stay on your island, what happens to the shops in our street?
What do you mean? They are still there, right?
I worry about them, Mark. I worry about the small shops in my street. If everyone buys online like you, the small shops will close.
I never thought about that. But the internet has everything. Why do we need the small shop on the corner?
Because the people there are our neighbors. I like the man at the bakery. He knows I like bread with seeds. He says, "Good morning, Anna. I have your favorite bread today."
That is very kind. My computer doesn't know my name. Well, it knows my name, but it doesn't say good morning with a smile.
Exactly. And what about the lady at the flower shop? She told me how to keep my roses alive for a long time. You can't get that advice from a website.
I guess I just look at a video on YouTube for that. But you are right. The street is more beautiful with shops.
Yes. Imagine our street with no shops. No windows to look at, no lights at night, just closed doors. It would be very sad and dark.
You are right. If the shops close, the street dies. People won't walk there anymore.
I try to buy my food and flowers in the street, even if it is a little more expensive. I think it is important to help the people who live near us.
Is it really more expensive?
Sometimes, yes. A big website can sell a book for $5. The small bookshop in the street sells it for $7. But that $2 helps the shopkeeper pay for his daughter's school or his house.
That is a very good way to think about it, Anna. When I buy from a big website, the money goes to a giant company in another country.
Right. But when you buy a coffee from the cafe downstairs, the money stays here in our city. It helps our park, our roads, and our library.
You are making me feel a bit guilty now. I bought my new lamp from a huge company, but there is a lighting shop just 2 blocks away.
Don't feel guilty, Mark. Just think about it next time. Maybe buy your bread from the baker and your lamp from the shop.
I will try. I like the idea of a living street. I want to see the baker and the flower lady when I go for a walk.
Good. Even a king of the sofa needs to come outside and see the real world sometimes.
Okay. Next time I need an apple, I will put on my shoes and walk to the fruit shop. I promise.
The fruit shop, Mark, not the bike shop. You don't eat bikes.
Oh, right, the fruit shop. You see, I'm already confused. I spend too much time looking at screens and not enough time looking at real apples.
That is why we are talking today. So, Mark, after our long chat, what is the answer?
Which is better, online shopping or stores?
It's a hard question. I think I still love my sofa. I love that I can buy a book at 2 a.m. while wearing my pajamas.
And I still love the mall. I love the music, the coffee with my sister, and touching the soft sweaters.
I think the best answer is that we need both. For example, I will buy my big TV online. It is too heavy for me to carry, and I want to read the reviews first.
That is very smart. And I will buy my shoes in the store because I don't want to go to the post office to send back a baby shirt like you did.
Hey, don't remind me of that shirt. But you are right. For clothes and shoes, the store is the winner. For electronics and heavy boxes, the internet is the winner.
And we must not forget our neighbors. We should buy our bread and our flowers from the small shops in our street.
I agree. A living street is better than a dark street. I will try to walk more and click less.
That is a great plan, Mark. Maybe I will try to use the price filter on my phone sometimes so I don't spend all my money on expensive lamps.
We can help each other. I can show you the best websites, and you can show me where the best cafe is at the mall.
It's a deal. Well, I think we learned a lot today. I hope our friends at home learned some good English words too.
Yes, we talked about discounts, shipping, reviews, and fitting rooms. Those are very important words for shopping.
Thank you for talking with me today, Mark. It was very fun.
Thank you, Anna. It is always a pleasure. And thank you to everyone watching Daily English Dialogues on YouTube.
Don't forget to like our video and tell us, do you like online shopping or stores? Write it in the comments.
We want to read your stories. See you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.